punishment is to be assessed at 2 years in the state jail facility. There is a $1,500 fine. State recommends community supervision. They're taking in consideration cause number 729,758. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Defense?
Yes, ma'am.
State?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in both places? Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, have there been any such motions?
No, Your Honor.
Outside the agreement, the state is requesting that your community supervision be for a term of 2 years. There be a top evaluation, 180 hours community service restitution, and no contact with Walmart. Did you understand those were recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations? Then to the offense as charged, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest? State, any evidence?
No objections, Your Honor.
All right, state, you may continue to confer. Did you review the document entitled Waiver and Consent to Stipulation of Testimony and Stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent? Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there will be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments.
This right here is a huge moment when a defendant pleads guilty or no contest. The courtroom tone instantly shifts from this point on. The judge isn't deciding guilt, they're deciding consequences.
And the court will review the same. After reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
You're my client, Judge. Is on disability. She is a mother. There's very humble in this case. Nothing that she has even tried to minimize, or she understands her role in this, and she wants to complete her probation successfully.
All right, what are you on disability for?
Yeah, back and mental. My back, and I had surgery, and for mental, I had bipolar and
Exactly.
yeah, anxiety, depression.
All right, why do you keep stealing?
There wasn't any reason for it. I didn't have the money.
I'm sorry,
I
what?
didn't have the money, and I shouldn't have done it. It was a Halloween outfit for my son.
Okay, so I
no
can't
reason.
understand what you're
There
saying.
was no reason at all. No reason.
All right,
I
so why? If there's no reason whatsoever, then why are you stealing?
don't have a good answer. There's no good reason for it at all.
I mean, well, there has to be a reason because you had to. I looked at the items and the items are not all in one location. So you have to walk around Walmart.
Yeah.
And I think everybody may be familiar with the layout of Walmart. Crayons are not on the same aisle as eyeliner. Eyeliner is usually in the health and beauty department. So I'm trying to figure out, why are you stealing? And this is not the first time.
Mm.
So what's going on with you that you feel the need to take what does not belong to you?
I didn't have the money.
So why is it when you don't have the money, your go-to is, let me steal it? And it's not even a stealing of food. Eyeliner. What does that have to do with anything?
That
Notice how there's no live testimony. That means the court is relying completely on documents and reports. Do you think that makes sentencing feel colder or more efficient? Drop your thoughts below.
was one of the items correct. I'm sorry.
And then there's a theft of taking of glitter.
That was for the Halloween outfit.
All right. Well,
It doesn't, I'm sorry.
and how old is your children?
My son is 4.
4?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So 4-year-old is not going to know if they don't go to Halloween or not
Correct.
and go trick or treating from door to door. But I think a 4-year-old will know if their mom is not home because she's at the prison for stealing.
Yes, ma'am.
And then who are the nails for?
I don't, I guess maybe for myself. I'm not sure. I don't remember exactly, but I don't remember those items that I have me on it.
Do you remember any of the items that you took?
I don't remember exactly, but I believe that there was makeup for my son's outfit, which was a wolf outfit, and to be honest with you, I don't. It was.
What does the glitter come in on a wolf outfit?
That's what I don't recall that.
Unless it's Twilight.
Twilight is actually no.
No, Twilight is the Twilight is the vampires where they added some sort of glitter that is not in any of the vampire lore that I've ever read.
Yes,
but
ma'am. I'm thinking maybe that was the name on the packaging for that because it was face paint
Mhm.
for his outfit.
All right. So how are you? Who all lives in the house with you?
My son, my youngest son, and my oldest son, and myself.
All right. So you all are just living off of your Social Security?
I get help with the assistance with housing and my Social Security, and my oldest son is actually about to be sworn in the Marines, so he's going to be my son. And yes, that's pretty much what I live off. Yes, ma'am.
All right. You can't steal. It's against the law. And now they're asking for no contact with Walmart. So you will not be able to go to Walmart.
Yes, ma'am.
It's probably going to have to be Target or Sam's or Costco somewhere else, but no longer you're allowed to go to Walmart. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
And that means any Walmart.
Yes, ma'am.
With regards to the $1,500 fine,
Your Honor, she is indigent, as she just stated. I would ask if you could waive or hold that in abeyance.
all right, the court will sentence you to 2 years in the state jail facility, suspended and probated for 2 years. There's a $1,500 fine that'll be probated. Take in consideration 729,758. There should be regular reporting by Zoom or in person, regular random UAs, proof of employment or SSI within 30 days. There should be no employment as a home health care provider with minors. Court is going to order 180 hours of community service restitution. I'm going to order parenting classes. Once she's completed the parenting classes, the community service hours will be deemed satisfied. There's to be no contact with Walmart. Field visits 1 time per month for 3 months. Was Child Protective Services at all involved? We can do a MIC evaluation out of custody.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And then the system is down, but normally for a state jail felony, the court costs will probably run about $300.
This is where Judge Boyd starts digging, and judges do this for a reason. When someone says, "I don't know why I did it," that's a red flag in court, because accountability matters just as much as the crime itself.
To I'll say 380.
Yes.
If for some reason she's unable to pay that, you'll just have to submit a letter.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Probation, is there anything else she needs? Is there anything else you need from the court to be successful?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes,
And
ma'am.
did you sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, we can go off the record. Here's the thing. When you want things, you got to work for them. If you don't have any money for it, you would probably be shocked. Sometimes you go up to somebody and you say, "Hey, I don't have any money. I'm on SSI, or this is what's going on in my life. I'm trying to make a costume for my son." Somebody in Walmart probably would have said, "Oh, this is $10. Here you go. I'll pay for it." I've seen people do that all the time. But now what you've done is you set yourself back, because now you have to do all of this. And you don't understand. It appears that you don't understand. You're not allowed to steal. I would have ordered a course for you, but I'm going to give you the course now. Don't take what doesn't belong to you. Period. And then there's a criminal trespass. I believe that's the criminal trespass as it relates maybe to Walmart. Here's the thing. When you have something that's a criminal trespass and people tell you you're not allowed back here, don't go. If you do go to a location and the owner asks you to leave, leave. That's your 2 courses that I'm giving you. Do you understand?
I do.
And this court, to be successful on probation, communication is key. If there's an issue, let your probation officer know. If you feel as though they're not addressing it, you can always come back to the court.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Good morning. All right, the court is calling 2023 CR 2669, State of Texas versus Caleb Crum. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state? Defense.
Colin Hobbs, Mr. Crum, Your Honor.
And are you Mr. Crum?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, have you received all the discovery? Did you review it with your client?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Crum, did you review what's entitled application for deferred adjudication or community supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it and did you sign it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
We do, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented? Mr. Crum, did you review the document entitled Court Admonishments and Defendant's Waivers and Affidavit of Admonitions with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand you're charged with the offense of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon? That's a second-degree felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 20 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand by entering this plea, you were giving up those rights?
Sure.
Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand if the court were to grant your application for deferred adjudication?
That line hits hard. Judges don't just sentence crimes, they think about children, families, and long-term consequences. Prison doesn't just punish one person, it changes an entire household.
If for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, the court could find you guilty and sentence you up to 20 years in prison. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
He has, Your Honor.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes, Your Honor.
And counsel, the court sees on the docket sheet that there may have been some issues with competency. Was that addressed?
It was, Your Honor.
All right.
He's been adjudicated competent at this point, as well as there have been changes that I've seen in my client from the beginning of representation until now. And even at the time, and you and I discussed this when I requested it, even at the time, I thought he was competent, but I had enough questions that I thought it was worth having a mental health professional review it at that time.
All right. Mr. Crum, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter the plea?
No, ma'am.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No, Your Honor.
Satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
According to the plea, the state is recommending deferred. There's an affirmative finding of family violence. There's to be no contact with Megan Amanda Crum, Cal Casper. There's to be a mental health evaluation. Follow those recommendations. They're going to give a judgment satisfied in the following cause numbers. County Court cause number 724-258, 724-259, 724-260. And do you understand if the court finds that there's an affirmative finding of if the court were to find that there was a deadly weapon used, that the court will make an affirmative finding of a deadly weapon? Did you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand with an affirmative finding of family violence, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand with an affirmative finding of family violence, you're not allowed to be designated as primary custodial parent?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand that to be the entirety of your plea bargain agreement?
Yes, Your Honor.
Defense?
Yes, Your Honor.
State?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in both places?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, are there any such motions?
Not that we're negative in our behalf, Judge.
Outside the agreement, the state is requesting that your deferred adjudication be for a term of 10 years. Did you understand that's a recommendation from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
Yes, Your Honor.
Then to the offenses charged, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
State, any evidence?
Yes, Your Honor. State offer states one and attachments.
No objection, Your
All
Honor.
right. And state, have you had a chance to speak with the complainants?
We have, Your Honor.
And are they aware of this agreement and agree with it?
Yes, Your Honor, to both counts. They are aware and they do agree with it, Your Honor.
All right. And are they asking for the no contact?
We put in the no contact. They're good with it.
Judge, I believe at this point, my client is also okay with no contact, rather, they are related.
A no-contact order with Walmart may sound small, but it's serious. Violated even once, and probation can turn into real jail time. Would you survive without Walmart for 2 years?
However, the person that he most would like to visit with is his grandma, and grandma can leave the house. She's a good physical, so she can come visit them without him going to the house and being near Megan.
All right. So here's my question, and this is before I've made a finding. I just want to ask these questions in case the state needs to confer. All right. So is he currently seeing a counselor or seeing anyone to work through any issues?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right.
Correct me if I'm wrong. You are still senior.
Yes, I have my own counselor. I set up with the appointments to better myself. I've been going through some stuff with my grandfather passed away, so I thought counselor would be the best thing. I haven't found that the court appointed ones that were from misdemeanor court.
Mhm.
I didn't like their services. I think it's Center of Health or whatever. I didn't like their services, so I went out on my own and I went to ThriveWorks. That's the counselor I'm seeing is with them.
Have you been following their recommendations?
For the most part, yes, sir.
Leading by for the most part.
So I'm trying to get back on medications because the Center of Health isn't working out their medications. But
Can you explain
ThriveWorks,
why? Sorry.
it's just, I've been on there for a couple months and I haven't seen no changes in those medications. So I am currently trying to find a prescriber that will prescribe something that I'm used to and I know it's working at the time.
Well, have you informed Center for Healthcare Services that the medications?
And they're not listening to me. They keep trying to upper the dose or lower the dose or some stuff that I know doesn't work. And I keep telling them, it's not working for me. I know this isn't going to work. And I keep trying to give them recommendations like, this is what I need. This is what I don't need. And they're not listening to me. So I'm trying to go to the MAC. They help with a lot of assistance, but it's a 6 week wait. So I'm just waiting on a hear back from them and they'll help me with my medications.
Everyone, please whisper.
So far that's going well. I've been checking in with the MAC and stuff to get the services. But right now I'm just in counseling, taking it day by day. I'm in school and so forth.
All right. So here's my question. Does anyone think, with regards to the no contact order, since he's in counseling, is there any benefit to changing that for it to be no in-person contact? Because maybe they want to start with phone calls. If not, just let me know.
Is it possible, Your Honor, that we could keep it as a no contact for now? And then if Colin and I confer or things change, we'd be able to approach the court together to maybe make a modification?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. Okay.
All right. I'm going to show you what's entitled Waiver and Consent to Stipulation of Testimony and Stipulations. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, Your Honor.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there will be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments, and the court will review the same. All right. So what is your relationship to Mary Crom?
That's my step grandmother.
Okay.
And that was the person that I was referring to when I said she has the capability of leaving the house to visit him.
All right. Does she want to visit him?
She does.
Okay.
That's the only grandma he's known.
Okay.
She's been in his life his entire life.
All right. Court will find there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty. The court will defer finding of guilt as you've applied for deferred adjudication. All right. Does anyone want to speak to the length of probation?
I usually let counsel go. Do you mind if I get us started on for this one? So, Your Honor,
This might be one of the most important speeches of the entire hearing. Judge Boyd isn't yelling. She's teaching courts punish behavior, but they also try to prevent the next crime.
conferred at length on multiple occasions here. In terms of the length, we want this individual to have as much supervision as possible. And given their willingness to accept a plea with respect to, in particular, those 3 JSATs, in connection with this case and the no context we've already spoken about, given that it's the nature of the deferred, again, we were hoping for the maximum opportunity to supervise and give this individual a chance to turn things around.
All right, then it will be 10 years deferred adjudication. There's an affirmative finding of deadly weapon, affirmative finding of family violence. There's to be no contact with Megan Amanda Crum, Cal Casper. There's to be a judgment satisfied in the following cause numbers. County Court at Law 724258, 724259, 724260.
Judge, just for the record, we completed those plea bargains, JSAT and County Court 13 impact this morning. Those have been completed at this time.
There's to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person. Regular UAs. All right. So ThriveWorks, who do you see there?
I have to look at my phone what her name is. I don't have it by heart yet. I've been going for about 3 weeks, but I haven't got her name down yet in my mind yet.
All right. So what you're going to have to sign a release so that probation will know what's going on with that. And how often are you seeing them?
She was busy this week. It's usually once a week. But I just started back in school, so I'm trying to get my schedule settled with schooling. But I think we have another appointment maybe next week.
All right. You're going to sign a release and you're going to continue with your treatment at ThriveWorks. And I know my accent is getting in the way, so it's THRIVEWORKS.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
And probation, their number is 571-771-2478. That's 571-771-2478. Now, with regards to your medication, it says that ThriveWorks, they have psychiatrists and they do medication.
They do. I was talking to one of the ladies there, and she recommended me find one that's an in-person person, because they can do more than, I guess, someone that's on Zoom. Because I think she's only Zoom. I don't know. It's weird. She just recommended me to find someone that's like more of in person, like Center of Health, for instance. But I'm working on it. I'm trying to get it as quickly as possible because I know I need to get back on meds.
So are you on any medications at all?
Yes and no. Really, mainly no, because the other ones aren't really working. But I found new coping skills and everything else to keep me calm and collected.
So what are you receiving medication for? What's your diagnosis?
For my anxiety, my PTSD, my ADHD, my depression, and my autism.
All right. So here's the thing. I know you understand and you're saying that Center for Healthcare Services is not listening to you. I understand that. Sometimes doctors don't listen to people. They want to go through their steps that they always go through. But you know you're supposed to be on some form of medication.
I know.
And you need to be on medication. So it's either going to be medication through Center for Healthcare Services or either you're going to go through ThriveWorks. But you're going to have to get on your medication, and I'm going to give you 3 weeks. And so it's either going to be probation, it's either going to be Center for Healthcare Services, or either it's going to be ThriveWorks for him to get in compliance with his medication.
I should be with the MAC before 3 weeks. I
Okay.
should be with them, and if I do, I can always contact probation.
And what does MAX stand for?
I don't remember what it stands for, but I know they work with a lot of like autism and stuff too. So it's over like
It is it through the Behavioral Health Center?
maybe, I don't know. I know it's like Morgan's Mac or something like that. They have like colorful, like a little butterfly and stuff, you know.
Okay.
Oh, I think I found it because I see the butterfly.
Mhm.
Morgan's MAC is Multi-Assistance Center. If you want to look it up on your end.
Sorry.
Multi-Assistance Center. a collaborative care community center for individuals with disabilities and special needs.
And just one moment, any objection to the court reviewing the MAC?
No objection.
No, John, not at all.
And we're off the record. I don't see where they do anything as far as,
So they have a lot of things there. They help with like finding jobs, medications, counseling, and then a mixed up majority of things. They have, it's a big building, so they have like different offices in there.
probation. Have you ever had any contact with MAC? Okay.
If I might make a suggestion, Your Honor.
Oh, just one moment.
Yeah.
I'm reviewing something. Well, what I can tell you, MAC, you know who's under their umbrella from what I'm looking at online? Center for Healthcare Services.
Really?
And that's where they'll be sending you to.
Wow.
So,
I guess I'll
because
just stay
everything
with that.
else,
I'll
so
just-
I'm going to order Center for Healthcare Services.
Okay.
And you will need to advocate for yourself or either get someone to advocate for you with regards to medication.
Okay.
All right, we're going to go back on the record. So the court is going to order a Center for Healthcare Services referral. If you no longer want to be with them, then you're going to have to get someone else.
Okay. Do I have to come back to court or do I have to just tell my?
No, probation is going to let you know, and you need to follow those conditions. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
So if
So-
he does find another mental health professional that he would like to see instead, and probation tells him no, there's nothing prohibiting me.
Here's the
from
thing,
going
probation is not going to tell him no. So I'm referring you to Center for Healthcare Services. The probation officer is right to the back. If you turn to the back, there's Miss Abrams and Caroline. I am letting them know that you're being referred to Center for Healthcare Services. If you do not wish to go to Center for Healthcare Services, the other option and what will be acceptable to the court, if you have another provider, and that means a psychiatrist to issue medications. Do you understand?
Yes, John.
There's going to be 200 hours of community service restitution. You say you're in school?
Yes, ma'am.
How many hours are you taking per semester?
I don't know what the semester hours is, but I know it's from 6 p.m. to 12 o'clock at night.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna start back at work, which is gonna be from morning to like 5.
All right. There's 200 hours community service restitution. If he provides proof that he is in school full time, and I know that's at night, but 6 to 6 sounds like some good hours. Each semester that he's in school, states you can deduct 10 hours.
Just if he maintains full employment after he graduates, given that he has a young child, that's one of the reasons he's been seeking to better himself, get back in school, get better employment. If he has full-time employment, could we also work out some type of arrangement where that's forgiven over the course of time?
Yes.
Thank you.
Proof of employment within 30 days. There's to be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. And there's to be parenting classes and anger management class. Probation. Is there anything else? All right. Is there anything else you need from the court to? Thank you.
What was that judge in here?
Field visits. And the field visits will be one time per month until he's stabled on medication.
And such, just for that, that get into compliance within 3 weeks through either ThriveWorks, Sinclair Health Services, or multi-assisted district collaborative care.
Yes.
Is that an actual condition, or are you just going with the Sinclair Healthcare Services referral?
No, it's going to be the Center for Healthcare Services referral. And that place that's the multi-assistance, Center for Healthcare Services under their umbrella. So they're going to send him there anyway. But yes, 3 weeks compliance.
The judge did mention that he could get his own therapist. Okay, making sure.
I understand.
Yes. Did that clear up or no?
It's fine.
You sure?
Yeah.
All right. Is there anything else you need from the court to be successful?
Right, Ron.
All right. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney, did you understand it and did you sign it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, we can go off the record. Here's the thing, to be successful on probation in this court, communication is key. If there's an issue, go see your probation officer, call them, make sure you leave a message. If you feel as though they're not addressing that issue, then you can always come back to the court. And if I'm here, you can come back and see me.
Okay.
All right?
And I have another question. So the anger management course and the family one, is that just like whenever I have time, or is there like a?
Oh, probation will set things up. The number one thing I want to focus on right now is getting your mental health issues stable. And probation will focus on your mental health. But then you're going to have to start doing, so you need to focus on that. You need to focus on parenting classes.
I think, and Caleb, correct me if I'm wrong, one of his concerns is missing school based on conflicting schedules.
no.
He doesn't wanna get kicked out.
No, nothing is happening with probation at 6 p.m. at night. I don't think probation officer wants to see you at 6 p.m.
Fair enough.
If they do, there's an issue. And in which case you'll be seeing me, not them. And I guarantee you won't be at 6 p.m.
Your Honor.
Okay. And what's the tattoo on the neck?
It's my wife's name. I'm trying to get some of my tattoos removed. I was young and kind of reckless. I just don't have $2,000 right now. So.
Well, you know, I always say if you're going to put names on your body, the safe bet is your mom, because your mom always loves you, and your children. Everybody else.
Daughter.
Or your judge, your fellow prosecutor.
Yeah, let's not do that. I don't want some girlfriend saying, and who's Stephanie Boyd?
Just a reminder.
But you heard him say prosecutor, so when I get Zach's name on him, he's gotta give me better deals.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, Your Honor. Have a good day.
All right.